Game of life and how to play. The game inevitably starts from the very moment you are born. At this stage you are a new player or player one, and therefore left on the sidelines to limber up and grow up. In this time frame you will either be coached by other game players or develop an awareness of the game itself, and therefore allowed to roll the dice of life and take your first turn. You will note at early adulthood that the game board, which is represented by the world you live on, is full of other players, NPCs, non-player characters. Both can be used in many different forms to guide you through the game itself. The rules themselves are easy enough to follow. There aren't any. Normally you will find in the game that a player will join forces and form a group. This in turn can or could be helpful or very destructive, depending on your skill of controlling or guiding the other player to do what is best for you. Remember, the game can only support one winner, so group playing can be treacherous. Playing as a solo player, you will note an option to bring in a second player. Player 2 has entered the game. Normally, the player 2 option simply means a partner such as a wife or a girlfriend. This is quite acceptable, and because there are no rules, more than one partner is allowed at any one time. But this again comes with its own risk and could be destructive to the gameplay and its outcome. End of level boss. Through the game itself you will reach different stages or levels where you will be confronted with an end of level boss. This will surprisingly manifest itself in many elaborate and different forms. Depending on the player, and the number of end of level bosses encountered can only be decided by the way the player plays the game. And finally, what is your prize for winning the game? Well, you get to roll the dice of life again and have another turn.